Imagine spending years fixing things that everyone else had already given up on, only to discover that one day, those forgotten skills would save an entire city. This is the story of a boy named Noah, a boy who believed that nothing is truly broken forever. No one in the small town understood 16-year-old Noah. While other teenagers spent their weekends playing games or hanging out with friends, Noah wandered through flea markets searching for broken clocks. His tiny bedroom was filled with silent clocks. Some had cracked glass. Some had missing hands. Some hadn't ticked in decades. Everyone laughed at him. His classmates called him the clock boy. Even his uncle once said, "You're wasting your life collecting things that don't even work." Noah never argued. He simply smiled. Because every broken clock reminded him of something. A second chance. Every evening after school, he sat by the window with a small toolbox. Piece by piece, gear by gear, he repaired one clock after another. Sometimes it took hours. Sometimes it took weeks. Sometimes he couldn't fix them at all. But every failed attempt taught him something new. Years passed. His collection grew. Not because he wanted more clocks, but because he wanted more lessons. Then one winter morning, a powerful earthquake struck a nearby city. Thousands of buildings were damaged. Electricity failed. Communication systems stopped working. Among the damaged buildings was an old museum. Inside the museum stood a 200-year-old historical clock tower. It had survived wars, storms, generations. But after the earthquake, it stopped. Experts from different cities came. Engineers studied it. Mechanics examined every gear. For 2 weeks, nobody could repair it. The town became quiet. The giant clock had always been the heart of the city. Without it, something felt missing. One newspaper published a headline: "Anyone who can repair the clock will be rewarded." People laughed when Noah arrived carrying his small toolbox. A security guard looked at him and smiled. "You?"
Excuse me, sir.
Noah nodded.
I can fix the clock.
"I'd like to try." Inside the tower, dust covered every corner. Hundreds of tiny gears moved together like a puzzle. Most people focused on the biggest damaged parts. Noah didn't. He remembered something every broken clock had taught him. Sometimes, the smallest piece stops the biggest machine. For hours, he quietly inspected every gear. Then, he found it. A tiny spring, no bigger than his finger, had snapped. He carefully replaced it with one he had crafted years earlier while repairing an old pocket watch. Silence. 1 second. 2 seconds. 3. Then, tick, tick, tick. The entire tower came back to life. People outside stopped walking. The giant bells echoed across the city. Children cheered. Old men cried. The museum director looked at Noah in disbelief. "How did you know where to look?" Noah smiled. "I've spent years learning from broken things." The story spread across the country. Television stations interviewed him. Universities invited him. Companies offered him jobs. But the greatest reward wasn't money. It wasn't fame. It was proving that every moment people called him strange. Every hour they laughed. Every day he refused to quit, had been preparing him for the one moment that changed everything. Remember this. People judge what they can see. They cannot see the quiet hours, the lonely nights, the invisible work that builds extraordinary people. Never be ashamed of learning slowly. Never be embarrassed by small progress. Because one day, the skill you've been quietly building may become the gift the world desperately needs.
If this story inspired you, remember this: your dream doesn't need everyone's belief. It only needs your consistency. Keep moving forward.